All right, guys, welcome back to 72 hours with this wonderful device. Man, I'm telling you, the Z Flip 4 has improved in some areas where the Z Flip 3 were already doing good, but now consider it to almost be somewhat great. Now, if you're looking to get into the folding game, to me, this is where you should start with a clamshell style fold like this, instead of jumping way up to the bigger folds first. Just my opinion, because some people are very skeptical about folding devices, and Samsung is giving it to you in a great option right here, nice and compact and very portable, and this is really solid hardware. So starting with the hardware, obviously this is a folding device, and 3 days of using this, I feel exactly like I did with my Z Flip 3 when I first got it. Phenomenal hardware. You can see there's a little bit of space in between the gap there. That doesn't bother me at all. Some people are really picky. That doesn't bother me at all because it folds into a nice compact design. As you can see here, I have the Bora Purple, and the Bora Purple is a beautiful color. I think it's really nice. So you do have the side-mounted fingerprint reader, and the fingerprint reader on the side, you can turn on this option to swipe down and go to your drop-down notifications. I think that's really clutch. It's just a beautiful thing to be able to do that. And on this side here, you have your SIM tray, your antenna, 5G antenna there. You got some antenna lines all around the device. Your volume rocker is there. So it has like this shiny metal around the sides, trim there, glossy metal. I'm not really a fan of that. I prefer brushed metal look, but hey, it is what it is. So one of the main reasons you would get this device is to flex. Flex mode like this is absolutely great. This thing moves at so many different angles, and it just doesn't fall over until it gets way down here, about right there. They've done a good job though, with a little bit more weight on this side. I mean, I don't know why you would do it, but you can see how long it takes for it to go down. And then you can also have it like this if I wanted to do content. If I wanted to shoot a video of myself with the rear cameras, this would work perfectly fine. Like, let me show you what I mean here. I'm gonna go ahead and start up the camera, and then I'm gonna do turn on video, and then I'll do cover display. And then here's what it is. Check this out. You see that? I can literally sit the phone down like this and do a full vlog if I want to with the rear cameras to get the most out of my cameras. And then if you have it in this mode here, you can see the flex mode. It really gives you all the contents of the there's so much to love about this hardware. So the cameras obviously have been somewhat improved with quality, I guess, because I put up a poll, and to my surprise, you guys picked this phone. I did a blind camera test over the Pixel 6a. Now the Pixel 6a, I did a portrait shot with the front cameras on both of these, which would be with the inner display on here. And I did them both. And you guys chose the Z Flip 4's front camera. I'll show you. And you will see that it was a landslide actually. Number 2 is actually the Z Flip 4's front camera, and number 1 is the Pixel's front camera. See, when you do blind camera tests, you really get to find out what people think about cameras. And I've always said that the Samsung devices give you way more detail when you're doing footage with it, videos or photos. They give like those very fine details. But if I would have done the rear camera portrait mode, some of you guys more of you probably would have picked the Pixel, but I did the front camera for that reason, so you wouldn't know. Because as soon as I post a camera pic with the Pixel, people know exactly what it is instantly, and they even say it, even if it's a blind camera test. They were like, "This one is the Pixel," and so they can tell what Google's software is doing and getting it right. But unfortunately, in this test, Pixel fans, you didn't win that one because it was a blind camera test, and the front camera on the Z Flip 4 actually beat out the Pixel 6a's front camera, so to my surprise. But overall, these cameras are great, front and rear. I've never had a problem with them. You do get a wide-angle lens, and you get just a whole suite of Samsung goodies when you have a Samsung camera. And that's just the gist of it. You get director's view on here, portrait video, super slow-mo, pro video, pro camera mode, food. You get all these different things, which to me is great. It just goes to show that you don't need a very expensive phone to get some pro footage. It's incredible. Now, seeing that this phone, the S22 Ultra, it costs almost double, and you still get all the same functionality. Well, you don't get all the cameras that you get, but you're getting the same functionality, and you're getting some really decent cameras on here and very impressive. I've posted some photos on social media and you guys seem to have liked them. You guys said, wow, I can't believe it. Now, while I'm talking about the camera, one area where I think the cameras on the Z Flip 4 really shine is the microphones. Whoa, these microphones are absolutely great. When you're picking up content or you're recording video with them and you listen to the content, the playback, it is absolutely phenomenal how great these mics are when recording. So as you can see here, you've got one up top and you've got 2 slots for a microphone down there. That's why when you're holding the device, you want to make sure you hold it along the top like this when you're doing your recording so it can get everything. It is absolutely great to hear the playback of the video that is recorded with this device, like most Samsung devices. Really solid microphones for the most part, but the Z Flip 4 is just like the Z Flip 3 in that respect, where it had very good microphones for recording. Yeah, very nice. So hardware on here is just, to me, top notch. Again, this is the way I would tell you to get into a folding device. I think you would really be happy with this device if you got it. Now, another area where I think is important, and it's going to be the media consumption. HDR certified display, just flat out amazing quality that comes from this device. It's just really good, and there's not much to say about that. You can use it in flex mode. When you do it like this, you get the video at the top, the playback at the top like that, and you can put another app at the bottom. It's just really good. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think you'll really enjoy media consumption on here, hands down. Speaker quality is great. Video recording is good. Hardware is great. Performance is great. Last thing I want to talk about is battery. So let's show you my stats on this current, I went the long way, I could just, right here. So current battery stats. Now, let me tell you what I'm running on here. I'm running a smartwatch with it. I'm running dual SIM cards, right? I got my eSIM and another SIM in here. And watch, dual SIM, and all things synced. Now, check out my battery stats. It's still learning me, but I've definitely had this for a little over 3 days, and it is getting better and better and better. The most I've gotten is 6 hours of screen on time for the people that want to know screen on time, and I got 20 hours off that charge. Well, check it out now off this charge. So I've got 4.5 hours of screen on time and 21 hours. Now it actually went farther than a day already. It's after the second charge, I was getting over a day. So currently right now I have 23% left, 21 hours of use, 4.5 hours of screen on time. Now let me get to a screenshot down here. Let's see here. Let me go find that screenshot where I had a day of use. I couldn't believe, here we go. This was the second charge right here. 1 day, 5 hours and 17 minutes of screen on time. 1 day, 2 hours of use. That is phenomenal battery, folks. That's really good. You cannot sleep on it. It's just a thing. And here's the full stats right here. It was 5% left on the battery. Now, granted, I don't normally let my batteries run down this low. I'll pop it on the charger at 20%. But in this testing phase right here, I just wanted to show you, hey, this is what I'm getting. So that extra 400 milliamp hours of battery, and then coupled with the processor, they are doing a phenomenal job. And as you can see here, these are the times that I've had it. So it's impressive. This is impressive battery. This is what people wanted to know. Is it worth upgrading from the 3 to the 4? The answer is absolutely yes. Go from the 3 to the 4. You will thank yourself on the battery performance alone. It is a huge upgrade. I just can't believe it. The processor changed and the battery size changed by 400 milliamps. Now remember, I'm running dual SIM and a smartwatch and Bluetooth earbuds. I'm running the full suite. So this goes to show that you can definitely pump out some great performance on battery from this device. So 3 days in, I think I'm really going to enjoy using this product. And I'm running I gotta stress this, I'm running dual SIMs because see, your network is important. I'm on Wi-Fi right now when I'm in the house, but I'm not always in the house. So when I go out and about, I'm running the dual SIMs. I'm getting phone calls, I'm getting emails, I'm getting texts, I'm doing everything under the sun. And the battery is good because I have a strong signal. In this phone currently right now, I'm running T-Mobile as the primary SIM and Google Fi as the secondary SIM. And then sometimes I'll swap them. Either way, it's running fly. It's running good. I don't think I'll be getting anything less than 22 to 24 hours total usage and 4.5 hours to 6 hours of screen on time for those that want to measure that way. Personally, again, I like to measure based on the time I'm off the charger, and it is official. This phone for sure can go over a day in a single charge. It's your man Jay. Leave questions down below, and I think you'll be impressed that I actually responded in my comments section for the most part. Anyway, it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. A quick follow-up on this beast right here. I'm loving it. And just so I got to put it out there again, update on my Z Fold 4. I got an email saying it's delayed. So until it comes in, we're going to keep on pushing, folks. It's your man Jay. See you in the next one. Take care.